Good evening, I'm Donna Bush with your CIG television news brief and weather forecasts. Marking yet another significant step in the Cayman Islands democratic process, the Legislative Assembly's transition to a House of Parliament was celebrated at a historic ceremony last Friday. After the pomp and circumstance, which included inspection of the guard by His Excellency the Governor outside the House of Parliament, it was time for members to speak to those in attendance, those watching and listening locally as well as around the world.
We are gathered here to change the name of a building, but we are doing so much more than that. This building has always stood as a symbol of our national identity and our potential as a free, self-governing people. A people who some 61 years ago decided that we wished to maintain our historical and political relationship with the United Kingdom, but to also provide the ability for that relationship to mature. Today, we gather to witness one more aspect of that maturity. The change of the Legislative Assembly to become the House of Parliament is symbolic of the United Kingdom's recognition of our growing maturity.
His Excellency the Governor, Mr. Martin Roper, presented the amended Constitution order to Premier the Honorable Arden McLean and warmly congratulated the people of the Cayman Islands on their evolving democratic history. Leader of the opposition, the Honorable Arden McLean, in his speech, reminded everyone of the importance of the less fortunate in the Cayman Islands having equal access to live their best life.
Indeed, Mr. Speaker, a new cadre of leaders will take over leadership in less than 6 months. And I dare say that they will be tasked with an uncertain future that has been visited upon us by a global pandemic. However, they must also chart a new direction which will ensure that those who have been left behind over the years are given every opportunity to equally enjoy the spoils of this success story.
The Cayman Islands unicameral legislature is now only the third United Kingdom overseas territory and the first among the Caribbean overseas territories to be designated as a parliament, behind Bermuda and Gibraltar. Former MLAs will now be titled MPs, while councillors are now parliamentary secretaries. The Cayman Islands received congratulations messages, notably from the Prince of Wales, the UK Prime Minister, Mr. Boris Johnson, and Lord Tariq Ahmad of Wimbledon, as well as a number of heads of regional governments. And of course, you can watch the entire state opening here on CIG Television YouTube channel. Well, the Georgetown Library was filled with Christmas cheer on Saturday as children of all ages and their parents or guardians attended a Christmas special event.
These events are very important, obviously, because libraries aren't just about borrowing books. They're also about community interaction, and we're a central facility, and we love having the public in as encouraging children to read and all age groups, and it's all about community interaction.
There was fun for the entire family with music storytelling, a magic show, dance session, special treats, and much more. And those who were there were treated to live entertainment from Ricardo, the magical elf, Miss Izzy, and Azukar. Turning now to a look at our weather forecast this Monday. There's a 40% chance of showers late tonight. Winds are from the west to northwest, 10 to 15 knots. This evening, veering to the northwest to north at 15 to 20 knots from late tonight. Seas are moderate with wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. From this evening, becoming rough with wave heights of 4 to 6 feet from late tonight, especially along the west and north coast. Small craft should exercise caution over open waters from later tonight as well. Now, the synopsis shows an increase in showers, winds, and seas are expected from late tonight as a cold front moves into our area and the associated high-pressure system builds over the western Gulf of Mexico. Radar images show isolated showers that are in and around the Cayman Islands area. They're moving towards the northeast. Remember, you can download the Weather Services app, that's CINWS, or go to their website, weather.gov.ky, for the very latest and local weather conditions. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining me, wishing you a wonderful and, of course, safe night.